Hey guys, this is answered.The here today to do my review on Bleach Manga chapter 484. And this chapter to me opened up more information. As I said in these lately Bleach Manga reviews that I've been doing, it's been building up a little bit more information at a time, and this one is increasing it up a little bit. So we get to know more about these villains and the whole organization, like with their ronkers and stuff. So pretty much just today's, this week's Bleach manga chapter starts off with apparently where it left off from the last one, where the guy that was talking to Yamamoto was telling him about the 5 days that Soul Society's gonna be destroyed. And pretty much Yamamoto, we see like a little picture of him going to, he was cutting something, it was like a barrier, I don't know what that was. But anyway, the 6 mysterious characters leave, and Yamamoto's like, wait. So I think this is why I catch too. I think Yamamoto, it's just my opinion, what I'm thinking is that he's probably more like Ichigo, because usually Ichigo says wait when especially when an enemy comes, and you see him more as a threat, and they do something to your loved ones or your friends or those around you, and they leave. Yeah, so that's just me. And then he uses his Yamamoto uses his sword, and that was a big, I don't know if it was a flame, but it was a huge flame explosion. And so Yamamoto pretty much mentions that he doesn't sense their ratio is gone from Soul Society, and I think it's some sort of technique that we don't know of that is able to not sense spiritual pressure. Because usually if you use shampoo, you will immediately sense their spiritual pressure, even with that kind of speed. So they're completely going out of Soul Society, and Yamamoto's lieutenant Sasuke, I think I said that right, Sasuke. Comment down below to correct me on that one. He's pretty much severely wounded. I think he lost an arm. I think I see properly, but I think he did lose an arm. And he was telling Yamamoto that these guys, the guys that were in Yamamoto's presence, can use Bunkai. And I was like, oh snap! How's that possible? Because the only species we know that can use Bunkai are Soul Reapers, obviously. So, what the world? Is there some connection with Soul Reapers with these guys? I'm not pretty sure. Even if there are Quincy's, how is that they can use Bunkai? Or I'm going with more of absorbing Bunkai, because that's what Ivan was trying to do with Ichigo in the last chapter. So, anyway, we get shifts off to where we continue with Ivan and Ichigo's battle. It's back on to conclusion, and Ivan is severely wounded. I think half his body is like pure blood. It's just red all over, and he was still saying, Ichigo, how did I not be able to absorb your Bunkai? And then suddenly we see this shadow that come out of nowhere, and Ichigo is kind of shocked at this. And then after that, Ivan just leaves. Well, before he leaves, he says, this shadow only hides as it's seen as the chosen one. So he disappears, and Ichigo's like, it's that Gantana, I forget what those portals called. They're ronkers, but he thought it was that. And then we get to an ice palace, which was kind of neat, the designing and the surrounding of it. It was pretty nice to see. And we get to see Ivan still wounded from his battle with Ichigo, talking with this guy that was on the Yamamoto, who took off his hoodie or his face mask, whatever that thing is. And to me it looks like his hairstyle like Byakuya, and he's more like Aizen. Kind of like a mixture there, in my opinion. He Byakuya's original hairstyle in the earlier Bleach. And then they had this conversation, and then apparently, suddenly, the guy that has Byakuya's hair usually got sliced in right of his arm, and that thing was gone. Gone. And you didn't see who was responsible for doing that. And I was like, oh, that I was like, oh snap, like who could have done that? And then we see where the leader, the emperor leader, I'm assuming, said, you know, stop it. We don't want, I don't want this fighting. We just focus on the plan of the sake of peace, and he just like this, like what bosses, like leaders usually do. And so that was the end of this week's Bleach chapter 484. I got to think about this chapter. I don't think these guys are Quincy's, because I don't think Quincy can be able to use Bunkai, or maybe I think their ability. What I think Yamamoto's lieutenant was trying to say is that they can absorb Bunkai. So I don't know. Tell me how you guys think about this whole situation of this chapter. Comment, subscribe, and thumbs up if you liked the video. And this is Answered.The 5. Have a nice day, everybody.